Welcome to Florida Man Investing YouTube channel. Today we're going to be discussing the differences between investing in the stock market and NFT investing, and maybe the two are not that different. So let's get started. All right, so one of the arguments is NFT investing is very risky, but did you know that 80% of stocks have a lifetime return of 0? So this is after they IPO, get into the markets, and they have a chance to not make any money. So that's kind of like our, percentage of how many NFTs actually get rug pulled. All right, so in the NFT space, we have a thing called a whitelist. Well, in stocks, you're buying a pre-IPO stock. Now, the difference is to get a whitelist, a lot of times you're talking to the creators, you're talking to the mods in the Discord, getting to know the project. Well, it's a little different with the IPO. You're going to have to be a publicly held venture capitalist firm, or you're going to have to be an accredited investor. There's a couple different ways to get into that, but that is something that it's very hard for a normal individual to do, is to buy into a small company as before the IPO. Now, you have to look at NFTs. A lot of them are like small companies, and they're trying to provide value to their holders. And to become an accredited investor, you're going to have to make $200,000 in each of the 2 most recent years, or have a net worth over $1 million. So it's kind of tough for the normal individual to do that. All right, so this is Amazon's chart, and I'm just ignore the dates. I'm just using it because it's kind of a good pattern to kind of show what I'm trying to explain here. So when you get an IPO, or we can say a whitelist for an NFT, you usually get a lot of hype, and you can think of this first run up right here as kind of like the hype in the project, and then sometimes you'll get a little bit of pullback right in the, right after the mint, and then it shoots up again. And then this is normally when you hit the venture capitalist in the stock market, they'll start dumping on the retail investor. And sometimes this happens in the NFT space. They're very similar. And then you'll have that big sell-off. But what you want to look at is projects that stick around and continue to build after this stuff, because a lot of times these projects, you'll get a lot of hype, and then they'll go and then rug pull and go to 0, or you have a stock that goes and 80% of them don't have any return. But you can look into the your options in the NFTs, and you can find some that are continuing to build in the bear market and starting to try to bring value back to their projects. All right, so new stocks are considered in that high risk range, and we think, NFTs are still considered, it's still new asset. We still believe that it's still high risk. And a lot of people with new stocks, will contribute maybe 10% or maybe even less to high risk assets in their portfolio. And as you should probably do the same with NFT investing. And they look at it as, if I do get a loss off those high risks, I can still tax harvest at the end of the year, sell off that asset. Maybe I can't do that with NFTs. Well, now you can do NFT tax harvesting, and all you have to do is close out that position, which some people say send it to a burn wallet. We like to send it to an NFT recycler. We'll show that to you real quick, but that's something that people have been trying to do here recently. I'm not a tax professional, so definitely talk to your tax professional about this, but NFT harvesting, tax loss harvesting, is a thing now. Okay, so how do you get rid of an asset that you can't have? It's a rug pull. You can't get anyone to buy it. How do you close out that position? Kind of what we've been doing is sending it to an NFT recycler. Now, this is for Cardano. You can go to the NFT recycler. Yeah, just scroll down here to the recycler. Recycle your NFTs. Recycle here. And it will take you right here to show you all the NFTs that were sent in, that were recycled. And so when you go there, you want to click this launch app. And when you click the launch app and you get your wallet connected, this is what we use. We can load our NFTs, select which ones we want to recycle, and it will pay you in these different tokens. And then these tokens here, will be what will pay you. Now, and the value of these won't be equivalent to what you probably paid for your NFT, but this will close out your position for that, so you can write down the date as a loss for your tax form. All right, for here's another example how an NFT project is kind of like a small company. Right now we have Eggscape Club. They are trading in the stock market to create passive income for their holders. This is on February 23rd. They generated 658 ADA in the stock market for their holders. That's kind of like getting a dividend from holding a stock. Plus, another benefit of being into a NFT project is a lot of times they will introduce you to other projects and work as a collab to bring attention for both projects. And this is something that Eggscape does really well, and they're introducing their holders to the Unlucky Lions, and they're going to be doing some raffles using the Easy token. And this is something that people need to understand when it comes to NFTs and their tokens. A lot of times they'll go, well, these tokens are not worth anything, so we want to pull up something. This is MuesliSwap, a decentralized exchange, and just the other day, this is another project we follow, and this is a Juke token, and we had 6,000 of them airdrop to us, and we actually did buy 200, but just for a few dollars. And now this value has went up to, you can see here, is at $5.68 for these tokens. These tokens just the other day was 0. And now I'm not going to say that all these tokens are going to go straight up. They might go back down to 0. They might fluctuate up and down. But there are a lot of ways to generate income with projects that not necessarily a income-based project. They're not really investing. They're not really trying to build a income creating project, but they will have aspects that can contain value, like their tokens. All right, and the project that Eggscape Club was trying to introduce us to is the Lucky Lions. Now, this is their second drop here with this claymation, this clay style, and this is called the Unlucky Lions. Now, like we were just saying about having a token, the Lucky Lions have a main that's called main token, and this is something they're going to be working on getting to MuesliSwap, get it verified. But as of right now, you can stake these, and you're going to be able to stake it for stake it on Cardano Lands is another project, and those tokens are already on MuesliSwap. So there's a way to get value even outside of the clay art that you're getting. I think the clay art is something that really stands out to me, and I really do like it. But definitely go and check them out. They're really great in their community. They're always having fun in their Discord. They're playing games. This is one that I think is going to bring you value in a multiple different ways, not just for like value in their token and stuff like that, but actual just playing the games and hanging out. It's a lot of fun, so definitely go and check out them. Great bunch of guys, and so definitely check them out. We got some really cool clay art coming out of this project. All right, that's all we got for you today. Remember, hit like, subscribe to the channel. We're just always trying to bring value to everyone that's willing to watch, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah. I think that we've all had enough.